Hello, friends. I am hopping on here with a friend of mine to chat about some hair care and why it's different. I'm going to make sure that she got invited. I did invite her. Say hello when you hop on. So I'm going to introduce her before she hops on. Her name is Erin. She has been a stylist for 25 years. And then she's going to tell some of her story and some information on the hair care. Okay, she is watching. Hi, Erin. I'm sending you a request. Oh, there we go. She's hopping on. I am approving you.
Okay, are we not in close-up mode? Maybe not.
I feel like we are.
Oh.
Let me look. I feel like, and I did the whole flip thing. Like, maybe I should do it again while we're on here. Or is that just going to be my camera? Am I the only one zoomed in?
So in case y'all are wondering, there's been some kind of Facebook weirdness, like with making you super like close up to the camera. So
yeah, I am like super zoomed in. Maybe I need to sit back here. You look better than I do. Like, it's bad. It's bad, but
no, I think it's good. Can you move your camera up just a smidge so I can see your face?
That's what I'm like, what is happening here?
Okay, that might work. I think that works. Yeah.
Okay.
Artina, that's good, right? Okay.
Is Artina on?
Yes,
I won't be able to read. Okay, so I introduced, and was I right when I said that you've been a stylist for 25 years?
25 years.
And do you, okay, so I should know this, but do you own your own salon?
So I actually, my husband and I built this salon here at my house 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years in October. And I want to say that's the beautiful thing about Bellamy. It gave me like the income that I could build it debt free, and then also free up a little time of getting to like make my own hours, work when I want to work, that kind of thing. So yeah. I had a salon at one point with a 6-chair salon, and then I was wanting to take a little time away from behind the chair. I felt very handcuffed to that when my kids were young. Um, with this industry, you get to plan your business around what you want to do, but at the same time, if you're not working, you're not getting paid. And so I put in a lot of hours. In fact, one of the questions she's going to ask me, I'm like, oh, you don't even want to know. But anyways, we'll get to that in a minute. So when I actually opened a boutique, I had a boutique for about 6 years because I thought that was going to create time freedom, right? And totally wrong. I was spending more time at the salon and the store. And so then when I was introduced to direct selling, I was very anti at first for whatever reason. I was not going to be that person doing lives and posting selfies all over social media. And then here I am.
That was me too. That was definitely me.
I think that was all of us, right? This path chooses us. We do not choose it.
And we're lucky to have it too. It's literally changed my whole life. So, yeah, and that's why I wanted to get you on, because like you, I also work full time, but I have done this like I've done my MLM business as full time for I think 3 years, where I didn't have any other job. But it's I started growing a business online while I was working full time and managing a teller line. So I thought it'd be great for you to hop on and share how you weave this in as a stylist. So that first question, because I work 10-hour days and I'm able to weave this in. I mean, because I enjoy it so much, so it's not even work, but 10-hour days, 4 days a week, and then I like to live my life. I'm not on my phone all the time. I have strict boundaries, and I'm still able to build here with Bellamy. So with you, how many hours would you say that you work in a week behind the chair doing hair?
Yeah, so I typically work like today is a 12-hour day. I mean, I am on here with you right now, but then I'm out here in the salon because I still have somebody else coming. And then, and yesterday was about 11-hour day too. Now, I do love that I am only working 3 to 4 days a week. So I have Friday that I devote to my Bellamy business during the day. And then usually like after lunchtime, of course, we've had some excitement the last 2 weeks since we've gotten back from conference. And so I've been doing that a little bit more, but like you said, I can shut off also. So I would say I'm in the salon, I mean, easily 40 hours a week still. But then whenever, and some people are like, oh, I couldn't imagine. No, I don't sleep. No, actually I do sleep now. But I used to not sleep at all. I used to, y'all. I was a crazy person. And that's why business totally makes sense. Because instead of scrolling your phone, you're doing that anyways. Why not like help other people and yourself to grow a business? But I would be up in the middle of the night. I wouldn't even sleep at night, and I would be up in the middle of the night working my business. And so I don't know. Maybe we like are wired differently, but when it doesn't feel like work and you enjoy it, and I mean, you're just working with your friends, and so and sharing products that you're passionate about, it makes it easy.
It does. Like, I'm obsessed with finding products that work for me so I can help other people. And I'm like you until sleep. Now I sleep through the night except for to use the bathroom. But like,
Yeah,
I would wake up just excited to be, I don't even know, just excited to start working. Wake up early before I have to be to work
I do
so
the
I can get
same.
content done or
Yeah.
something. But
I'm up at least a good 3 hours before I really have to be in the salon because I do too. I kind of have my checklist of like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then I know I have stuff lined out. And yeah, it just makes your life easier when you plan it out ahead of time, I guess.
and it's fun. It's super fun.
It is fun.
So we're gonna cut this because I know she, speaking of busy, she's got another client coming, so this has got to be cut short.
Yeah, it's all
But
right.
it's
We
fun
got
because
plenty
we
of
like to
time.
just chat too. We can just chat for days. But
Yeah.
um, so what, and look at, I'm being professional here, trying to have everything lined up so I don't waste your time here.
Okay.
So what when we're talking about the hair care, because you are a stylist, I would love to know what you love about our smart line. Like, what makes you use it in your salon?
Yes. So, and that is like those pumps back there, it is all I use on my clients. And so whenever I have someone that leaves here and they're like, why does my hair always feel so good? Well, it is part of the smart technology shampoo. But the thing I love about it is, first off, just the way, like the molecular makeup of it, because your hair, if you look at your hair under a microscope, especially those of us that color our hair a lot, and yes, I have extensions in my hair also, so it's great for that too. But whenever you look at it under a microscope, those little micro tears and holes in your hair. And so our smart technology, it actually penetrates like good conditioners that are almost bonding that hair and filling in those holes. And so you'll kind of notice, and most people probably don't see this in the shower, but as I'm rinsing out people, the conditioner almost has like a little bit of a suds to it because it's releasing what the hair doesn't need. And so it's very conditioning, but your hair is going to grab onto that conditioner and those ingredients that it needs, but then it's going to release what it doesn't so it doesn't lay heavy. I heard you saying how you don't have to shampoo as often, your hair feels lighter and fluffier. And that's because it releases what you don't need. It doesn't hold on, it doesn't just sit on the shaft of the hair. And products that just sit on the shaft of the hair, that's whenever you get even more breakage, because if too many oils are sitting on there and you're putting heat on there every day and it's not the right kind of oils and ingredients, it can cause breakage too. So
I've noticed
it's,
that because I've always had healthy hair, but as I got older, it was getting coarser and breaking off until I started introducing this line. And
yeah.
now it's feeling so much healthier. And like when I curl it, it looks softer. Like everything about it, it just feels better. It looks softer. It feels softer. Um,
Yeah. Well,
and
it's
when
very
you said,
deceiving thing because bonding, additives are very big for like in salons right now. I feel like all of the big salon quality brands are doing something like that now, but it's very deceiving because then you have this like protein that's sitting on the hair, and if you're using a lot of heat, it can cause like adverse reactions. And then it also, I just feel like it's very heavy most of the time, and it's just an extra additive when you really can just do that with your shampoo and conditioner if it's done right. So
Yeah, love it. So I know for me, the shampoo and conditioner has allowed me to not have to wash my hair every day. I used to be a grease
mhm.
and feel lighter, like you had mentioned. Like I just feel like it was weird at first. Now I'm used to it, but it was weird. I felt like it was so airy. I don't even know how else to explain it, but it
Yeah,
was like
no,
airy
yeah.
and fluffy, but yet it holds a curl. So it's not too lame or
Soft.
too like
Hmm.
flat. It like holds a
Hmm.
curl and it has a lot of volume where my hair is stick straight, so it doesn't have volume. And I don't have, all I have is heat protector in this. I don't have
Yeah.
like any volumizing stuff. So I was super impressed with that. What have you heard from your clients of like their favorite benefits of it?
Definitely that too is the fact that you don't have to wash as often, and that people are really noticing how their hair is not breaking, like it's growing longer. And yes, we have very healthy ingredients, so it's gonna create scalp health. I can share some pictures of that. Like actually, whenever we first launched this, I'm like, I've got to get that scalp microscope so I can look at actual clients. And we had several people come in here for blowout treatments because I wanted to see and them to feel the difference. And I've had a few that are like, oh, it can't be that good. I'll go back and I'll use something else. Immediately, they're back in here like, okay, I've got to get my shampoo and conditioner. I can't go without it. But so it creates scalp health. So that's going to promote healthy hair growth. But the fact that your hair is not breaking like most people are, it's incredible. What's Jan saying? I've been using the purifying shampoo and the rejuvenating conditioner. I don't know. Okay. And you have scalp psoriasis. It truly helps. It really does. Like we have pictures and we can post those under the comments here too, so people can see that, the pictures of the difference. Everyone that I've ever convinced to buy this shampoo line that has psoriasis has seen a huge difference. It's incredible.
I
So
feel like it cleans it up. Like I don't have
yeah,
any scalp issues, but my scalp feels so good, like
yeah,
so clear and so good. So I can't even imagine what it does for people with psoriasis.
yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
Hi, Jan. I can't read. I'm way back here. But
And all of
so
that's going to promote more hair growth too. So if you have a healthy scalp.
yeah, it grows faster, and the hair that's growing is healthier, so it doesn't break.
Yes.
And it's
Yeah.
like I think I when I was talking about it earlier today, I said it provides a healthy environment for your hair to grow and be
Yeah.
strengthened, right?
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
put it in
Exactly.
easy words, like it just literally allows your hair to have a healthy environment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
So while I have you on here, because I know you have a client in like 10 minutes,
Oh,
what
you're
would
good.
you what would you say to all the stylists out there, regarding passive income and weaving that into your everyday stylist life? Because you guys work hard. You guys work really hard. I have a sister-in-law that used to do hair, and she's basically broken from it, from using her hands, and
Yeah.
her feet
Oh,
hurt.
yeah.
She's got all these issues. So
Yeah.
what would you say to encourage people, or yeah, just to encourage stylists to
Yeah.
look into something like this?
Well, I probably have 3 points that I want to make to that. So the first one being is I know we live in a time where our time is precious and it also costs us money. I mean, like bills are rolling in, food is expensive now, like all the things with kids in school and all of that. And so the fact that I don't have to stress anymore. If I have someone, which I've also protected my books with that too, but if I have someone that no shows in a day, it doesn't stress me out anymore, and it used to because you kind of have your game plan of what you're going to be making, and so when someone takes that money from you because they no show in a week. Well, now I'm like, it's okay. You know what? I can catch up on these things that I need to get done on my phone. I can reach out, follow up with these customers that have said they wanted to purchase this shampoo. I can tell them about the deal I had this week. And so I'm actually still bringing in income, and that comes in the form of 3 paychecks in a month. And it's something that I we love building the team. We love
Yeah.
working with teams, but you don't have to do it that way. In fact, you can hit every rank in our company and earn every trip that we have simply by selling. And sometimes I know
And
hairstylists are like, yeah, but uh-huh.
and make up to 40% commissions on
That's
those.
exactly what I was going to
Yeah.
say. So
Yep.
a lot of hairstylists think, okay, well, I can get this from my wholesaler and I can sell it at 50%. But how many products have we had sitting on the shelf for months at a time? And so you're not earning money from that. You are actually losing money from that. And so it's costing you money sitting on the shelf. So this, we don't have to. We get a free boutique. We don't have any fees. We don't have any monthly fees, any annual fees, any website fees, that they can go into our boutique and we're not having to top our money sitting on a shelf, and they can order it. And not only can they order it, but like to save us money, but to save them money too, because our customers earn cash back on their replenishment orders and things like that.
And
Or
the price point for this line is, in my experience, cheaper than what I would pay
yes.
for the most popular brands that are in salons.
Yes, yes, and it's so concentrated. There's so little, like, that's one thing too. My customers come back to me, they're like, I cannot believe how long these bottles last because they're so concentrated. It takes literally like a dime size amount, even with, my hair. But but then also the fact of, we as stylists, we don't have a retirement plan unless we invest in that ourselves. And so that's kind of what I took this on as, like, this is my retirement plan. Whenever I am broke down and I can't work anymore, first off, I can take this income and I can save, put it in a savings, invest. And then secondly, once I am at a point where I can't work anymore, I can, or don't want to, I can, still have an income, an active income coming in. I had a third point to that. What was that? Back to the selling too. So the 40%, so that normally is about what you make off of retail products anyways, because once you have like the bags and the tickets, if you're having to print out receipts or stickers or whatever it might be, you're going to make really a lot less than that with when you consider what's sitting on the shelf that hasn't sold. Um,
And you have to invest in it first, right? Like you
yes.
have to stock up your
Huge
salon with,
investment
yeah.
most of the time. But the other, oh my goodness, why I should have taken a cognitive energy before I got on here. Oh, yes. So my third point is, you also, how many people, if you divide out, and let's say on average, I guess a hairstylist might have about 6 customers in their chair a day. Um, that's 6 people that are sitting with us for, let's say, 2 hours at a time of our undivided attention. And they're coming to us for advice on all of the things. They want to know, like, what are you using on your skincare? Because I've noticed a difference and I've noticed you glowing. How does your makeup stay like that on your face all day when you put it on at 6:30 this morning? What are you using on my hair? So they're asking us all the questions. They're complaining about how they haven't slept or they're stressed or whatever. And so we have the opportunity to educate our clients. And it really is that simple. If it's something that someone doesn't choose to build a team or doesn't choose to sell online, we have the perfect clients in our chair every day that are seeking advice from us. And so for me, it's a no-brainer to bring them products that I can stand behind. So
I love that. I was just checking questions to see if there's anything you could answer before we hop off. And Jody asked, do you double wash?
I do double wash. Um, every once in a while, like, so if I have a customer that's only a client that washes every day regardless, I might not double wash them because they're going to wash it the next day anyways, and they haven't had time for dirt and oils to build up on their hair. Um, but other than that, I do recommend double washing. I love to double wash the first shampoo with the Purify, the second with the Rejuvenate is my kind of go-to because I feel like it cleanses my scalp even better. And then, or sometimes I'll switch it up and do the Rejuvenate first and then the Purify last if I feel like I've been a little bit more oily. But yes, I do. And that's with any shampoo. Everybody out there should be double cleansing.
And
And then also,
I've never double cleansed until I've learned from
well
all of
now,
you guys, and
okay.
I do the same thing. So I only wash like every third day, and it's like every other time that I'll double wash, I should say. I do the Purify, then the Rejuvenate. Other than that, it's the Rejuvenate that I
Yeah.
use.
And
Yeah.
then conditioner always from like the ears down. Don't put it on your scalp. So those people that think, oh, I can't go more than a day, that's sometimes why it is because of that. It purifies the second shampoo. So somebody especially has scalp issues or has really oily, you can put, I like to do that because you can put Rejuvenate in, get some of the oils in there first, and then the Purify is going to remove the excess oil.
And I only use that because that's what the quiz told me when we
Yeah.
first launched the hair care. And it told me to use the Rejuvenate conditioner and shampoo daily or as many times as I wash my hair, and then alternate with Purify whenever I feel like I need to, basically.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Just a good cleanser, like a good
yeah.
cleansing shampoo. Yeah.
Well, this was fun. I
It
appreciate you
was
taking time out
fun.
of your
No, thank
busy freaking
you.
day. And if anybody has questions
Yeah.
for Erin,
Pop
she
them in the
is always
comments.
available to help us out. So just
Yeah.
keep shooting messages here or private message me or her, and we will get back to you.
And take
Thank you.
advantage. Did you talk about the deal
I
that's
didn't know.
going?
I did not. I
You
totally
need to
forgot.
tell that.
Today through the 15th, you can get when you purchase any pair of our hair care, our smart hair care, which is what we're talking about, you're going to get $25 credit for a future order.
Yes.
Pretty
And we have
amazing.
lots of amazing products that you need in your
And
hands.
you know
So,
what's crazy is that I started talking about the hair care on was it Monday? And I didn't even know that
it's
this was
good.
going to be happening. I just was like washing my hair and I'm like, I don't talk about the hair care enough. And then I woke up to the
Yeah.
email and I was like,
Boom. You
oh, well,
manifested that.
yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, it was so good chatting with you.
Nice to chat with you. Thanks for hopping on, you guys. Have a good
All right.
night.
Good
Don't work too
night.
hard.
I won't. He's actually out there waiting on me, so I'm gonna go finish up.
See
All
you
right.
later.
Bye.